Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we have Moonstone cutting dies. These are beautiful bloom panels. You get two panels, they're different. This one has a little bit of a grid on the back. It's kind of like a trellis for the flowers, beautiful. And then this one looks like this. You get one of each, and together, you guys, they make beautiful cards like this one. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, I'm going to tell you how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend, so come play with us. All right, this particular card uses both panels together on one card. So this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and then we took from the newsprint florals, we have the coordinating solid cardstock. So from the red here on the back is this really nice sort of blushy pink. I cut one panel from each one of those. And how you do that is, first, I like to cut, we're die cutting these with our die cutting machine. I first like to run this one through the die cutting machine and then put this one around it, the image, and then run that through my machine again. Now you would want to use some low-tack tape to keep it down, or if you have a magnetic sheet on your machine, that'll keep everything nice and secure in place. But this particular card uses this surround cutout, okay? The next card I'm going to show you uses just this, so you can see what the difference is. So then I glued both of those to the card front. Now you could use sticky specs, okay? I'm going to show you how to use that shortly. Or you could use like our tiny little bottle filled with our favorite Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue, and that works really well to glue these to the card front. Then once I glued those there, then I just had the top third of the card where I used the beautiful patterned cardstock, and I used just this little bottom piece right there. See? And had this whole rest of this paper, but I just had a little scrap. And then I used that up, and then I used a little bit of charcoal ink and my little applicator tool all the way around the edges to give that a little bit of depth. Then this is a cutout from the paper pack. It has a whole sheet of these cutouts. And then I foam taped that there, and you'll remember we have a giant roll of foam tape. Okay, there's 150 feet or 50 yards of this, about 20 bucks, and it is a great tool to have. And I just foam taped that to the card front, and then I used our light pink ribbon set, and there's one ribbon in there that's kind of a salmony pink that works really well with this paper, and I just put a little knot on that, and I just glued that right there. And then I decorated my panels using Jewel Dazzle stickers. These are fantastic. You can just pop those up. Now you could use a pokey tool to help lift them up off the backing sheet, or you can use a little jewel picker. And how we use this, you just plop that down, okay, and then you just kind of stir, and then this is going to, whoops, disconnect that really easily from the sheet. There we go. And it looks just like that. And then you can use it to put it on one of the flower centers. So this is just a really nice tool to have, and I'll link that down below. I'll link both of those down below. And then we've also got the adorable little butterfly stickers that I put here, here, and here. There's many different sizes. So yeah, this is a fun card together and put together, and it wasn't hard. It was very easy. All right, so let's take a look at another one. So this one is 6.5 by 5 inches, and you'll notice, ooh, that's cut from the front of the card. So how do I do that? So let's take a look. So here is my, well, first of all, I should tell you, I also used with this Flower Queen 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. I used this beautiful yellow, this one right here with all over print. And then we did use some solid cardstock on the inside. But first I started out with my card, and I used this one without the little cutting surround on it. So I just put it right here. All right, so now this is a, oops, there we go. This is a 5-inch card, so this could just go right through your die cutting machine. It's 5 inches wide. If you have a 6-inch wide platform, that's no problem, but you don't want to cut through both layers of your card. You only want to do the top layer. So how do you accommodate for that? Well, we just took a little scrap paper. Cardstock is actually the best. Let me see where I put it. We'll just use this one. And I just take some scrap cardstock, put it on the top of this. Now make sure that this is like taped down with a little low tack tape or washi tape. And then we put this one over it. And then you're going to take the back of the card, go like that. You're going to put it through your die cutting machine. And then when you take all of this off, you're going to be left with this on the front. Now you will get some patterning kind of rippling on the back of the card, but I just covered the inside of the card with solid cardstock. Put a little strip of pattern cardstock that I had left over from this one. So for this, I just took some of the pattern cardstock, inked the edges, and I put it just below the die cut image and a little bit along the top. And then I took some pink Jewel Dazzle stickers, ooh, they're holographic, and put those here on the outside edge and then just on the larger flowers. This cutout is from Flower Queen. We have one of those big sheets of cutouts. And then I added just a little bit of gingham ribbon from our gingham ribbon set. I forgot to grab it, but I'll link it down below the video. And just added that right there. And it just makes such a nice little embellishment. All right, let's take a look at another one. So this one uses the dies in a completely different way. So this one I used this one again. Okay, where did I put it? Here it is, right here. And this time I just made a gatefold card. So how do we make a gatefold card? You take your card and you fold this side in and this side in, and then you're scoring those edges. You would then want to cover the inside because you have this fold, okay? You can see that, the fold on the back. So we like to cover that with some patterned cardstock. And then you've got your little greeting, and then we've got those little Jewel Dazzle stickers. I put those at the top to kind of look like they're tacking them down. And then I die cut one of these from some dark pink cardstock that came from the coordinating solid Flower Queen cardstock. Okay, and then I have a dark pink panel here, two of those, and then I just put some white cardstock. So I die cut using this, some white cardstock, and you just put it right behind the pink panel. Okay, you're gluing it on there just like you did either with sticky specs, like this, or with the tiny little glue bottle. So let's show you how we use sticky specs. All right, they come in sheets like this, peel off the top, and they're very, very sticky. It's just so tacky with all these little micro dots. And then what you do is you put your little, I have to open this a little bit more, you put your little piece right in there. I like to have it go a little bit, see if you can see this, a little bit past the edge so I have something to grab onto. Go like this. Oops. Here, so peel it off just like that, and now it's a sticker. So now I'm going to take this and do the opposite of what I did here. And I'm going to put this just like that. And so then you have this really nice decorative panel. Okay, this works great with this. So here I put my decorative panels and I glue those on each side of the card. And then I've got one of these little round paper doilies. They're 4 inches wide. And I glued one side to only the left panel so that it would open nicely. I foam taped one of the cutout greetings from the Flower Queen paper pack. I topped that with a little hot pink ribbon from this ribbon collection. And then I added some adorable little pink flowers. And I just glued them right here. And then don't forget those little pink Jewel Dazzle stickers. Just put those on all of the visible flowers centers, okay? And that would just came together so nicely, so pretty, so sparkly. All right, I have one last one to show you. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, wait. You know what? I totally made a mistake, you guys. This one, I did not use Flower Queen on. I just kept saying it was Flower Queen because this is the one I did Flower Queen on. And then I forgot to introduce what paper pack I used for this one. So oops, there's a blooper for you. So this one I used Meadow Blooms 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and I used this really nice pink one, and then I used the coordinating cardstock here. Wow, I thought something was just not making sense. So there we go. Now I'm started in the right direction. All right, for the last card, I have a slimline card for an anniversary. This is 3.5 by 8.5 inches, okay? And it's super sparkly. For this one, you guys, I used hammered gold, and I die cut using this one right here. That's the one that looks like this, but I die cut it from the paper. I did not use this around it. This is how it looks when you use this little surround piece. This is how it looks when you don't use the surround piece. And then I just glued that hammer paper centered on the card front. All right, and then I've got some little flowers here. I used the Bigger Blooms flower cutting dies. I used this one and this one, these two sizes right here. And these two, I used metallic gold cardstock, and then a little white cardstock on this one. And then I also added 2 white leaves, and that came from Tiny Flowers and Leaves number 2. I used this one right here, just add a white cardstock, and I glued those right there. These are foam taped. Okay, and then the center, I added both white and mirror gold dazzle stickers. I just added those to all the flowers. And at the top, I put Happy Anniversary using our little anniversary dazzle stickers. They come in this collection with all these colors, and I used the white ones. So yeah, there is my white and gold anniversary card. All right, you guys, so we have a fantastic money saver on this die set. I think you could see it is very versatile and makes all these different kinds of cards. There you go. So definitely check out that money saver. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, it's right there. If you're watching us on YouTube, look down below. There's a description box, and if you click on that, there's a link there to our Paper Wishes webisode page. Don't forget, this is our giveaway card, so read the instructions at the end of the video for more information on how to participate in that. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one.